Welcome to today's video. X-rays aren't just used for diagnosing injuries. They've also uncovered some of the strangest and most unbelievable discoveries. From accidentally swallowed objects to mysterious foreign items that remained hidden for years, these cases will leave you in shock. Let's dive into some of the most bizarre X-ray findings ever recorded. Miracle survival. Kosovo man swallows entire Nokia 3310 and lives to tell the tale. In a bizarre and shocking medical case, a man in Kosovo managed to swallow an entire Nokia 3310, a legendary phone known for its nearly indestructible design. Even more astonishing was the fact that despite the phone being lodged inside his stomach, it did not cause immediate life-threatening injuries. However, within hours, the man began experiencing intense abdominal pain, difficulty breathing, and nausea, prompting an emergency hospital visit to prevent potential stomach rupture or digestive tract obstruction. Upon arrival, doctors quickly conducted X-rays and endoscopic examinations to assess the severity of the situation. The scans revealed that the Nokia 3310 had broken into 3 pieces inside the man's stomach due to the pressure from his digestive system. This raised serious concerns, as the sharp fragments could have torn the stomach lining or even damaged surrounding organs. Given the risk, the medical team decided that immediate surgery was the only viable option to remove the phone safely without further harm. Fortunately, the operation was a success, and the man made a swift recovery without any major complications. His unbelievable story quickly went viral, sparking curiosity and amusement across social media, with many questioning how an adult could manage to swallow an entire phone in the first place. Medical experts used this case as an opportunity to highlight the severe dangers of ingesting large foreign objects, emphasizing that the human digestive system is not equipped to handle extreme cases like this. Chinese man miraculously survives after swallowing 10-centimeter scissors. In a bizarre yet life-threatening accident, a man in China accidentally swallowed a 10-centimeter pair of scissors while using them to pick his teeth. According to witnesses, he burst into laughter unexpectedly, lost control, and the scissors slipped straight down his throat. Almost immediately, he experienced excruciating pain, difficulty breathing, and an inability to swallow anything. Panicked, his family rushed him to the hospital in critical condition, fearing severe damage to his esophagus and internal organs. At the hospital, doctors quickly performed X-rays and an endoscopy to determine the exact location of the scissors. The biggest concern was that the sharp blades could puncture his windpipe or even sever a major artery, potentially killing him within seconds. Since traditional methods of removal were too risky, the surgical team decided to proceed with a delicate operation to extract the scissors without causing further injury. With extreme precision and expertise, the surgeons successfully removed the object while carefully examining the area to ensure no lasting complications. Following the surgery, the patient made a swift recovery, though doctors kept him under observation to rule out any long-term damage. This unusual case quickly went viral on social media, sparking widespread discussion. Medical experts issued strong warnings about dangerous everyday habits, emphasizing that sharp objects like scissors, toothpicks, or knives should never be placed in the mouth under any circumstances. Swallowing 55 batteries, a bizarre case, and a high-stakes surgery in Ireland. Unusual medical cases never cease to astonish doctors, and the story of a woman in Ireland who swallowed 55 batteries is one of the most shocking yet. Initially admitted to the hospital with severe abdominal pain, no one could have imagined that dozens of batteries were lodged inside her digestive tract. When doctors conducted an X-ray, they were stunned to see a cluster of batteries stacked inside her stomach and intestines. This was not just a rare medical challenge, but also a race against time, as the acids and metals from the batteries could cause severe internal damage if not addressed quickly. Faced with an urgent situation, the medical team devised a plan to remove the batteries safely. At first, they hoped the patient could pass them naturally, but when that failed and her pain worsened, surgery became the only option. In a grueling 3-hour procedure, surgeons carefully extracted each battery one by one, striving to minimize damage to her digestive system. Small batteries can lead to dangerous complications, such as intestinal perforation or chemical leakage, but thanks to the skill and precision of the surgical team, all 55 batteries were successfully removed. Although the operation was a success, doctors warned that the patient still faced potential long-term complications. Swallowing such a large number of batteries could cause irreversible damage to the stomach and intestines, increasing the risk of infections, ulcers, or digestive dysfunction. This extraordinary case not only shocked the medical community, but also served as a stark reminder of the dangers of ingesting non-digestible objects. While the woman was fortunate to survive, she will require ongoing medical monitoring to ensure that no lasting harm results from this bizarre and life-threatening incident. Swallowing 78 pieces of cutlery. A bizarre and high-risk surgery in the Netherlands. In one of the most astonishing medical cases ever recorded, a woman in the Netherlands was rushed to the hospital with severe abdominal pain, only for doctors to uncover an unbelievable truth. She had swallowed 78 spoons and forks. The patient was diagnosed with pica, a psychological disorder that compels individuals to consume non-food objects. Instead of eating regular meals, she had developed a dangerous habit of ingesting metal cutlery, unaware of the severe risks. As the pain in her stomach intensified, she finally sought medical attention, where an X-ray revealed a shocking sight. Dozens of pieces of silverware lodged inside her stomach and intestines. Faced with an extremely delicate and high-risk situation, surgeons had no choice but to perform a complex operation to extract the utensils one by one. The sharp edges of the metal objects posed a serious threat, as they could easily puncture or tear the stomach lining, leading to internal bleeding or even fatal complications. The medical team worked with extraordinary precision, carefully removing each fork and spoon from the woman's digestive tract. After hours of painstaking effort, all 78 pieces were successfully retrieved, providing immense relief to both the patient and her doctors. Although the surgery was a success, the case raised serious concerns about the long-term physical and psychological effects of her condition. Pica is not just a physical danger, but also an indication of underlying mental health issues that require specialized treatment. Without proper intervention, she could continue engaging in life-threatening behaviors. Doctors emphasize the need for ongoing medical supervision to ensure that her stomach and intestines fully recover and to prevent future incidents. This extraordinary case not only left the medical community stunned, but also served as a sobering reminder of the devastating consequences of uncontrolled compulsive eating disorders. A child's playtime nightmare. The girl who swallowed magnets and steel marbles. An 8-year-old girl's innocent playtime turned into a life-threatening emergency when she accidentally swallowed 20 steel marbles and 10 magnets from a magnetic toy set. At first she showed mild discomfort, but within hours, severe stomach pain and vomiting alarmed her parents. Rushed to the hospital, doctors discovered through X-ray scans that the magnets had clumped together inside her intestines, causing serious internal damage. The magnetic force between the swallowed pieces had led to 8 perforations in her intestines, requiring immediate surgery. The medical team worked tirelessly to remove the foreign objects and repair the damage. The surgery was delicate, as any delay could have led to life-threatening complications such as sepsis or intestinal blockage. Fortunately, the procedure was successful, and after weeks of careful monitoring and recovery, the young girl was finally able to return home. However, her case was not an isolated incident. Doctors had encountered multiple cases of children swallowing small magnetic pieces, highlighting the hidden dangers of such toys. In response to the incident, the girl's family took legal action against the toy manufacturer, arguing that the product lacked proper safety warnings. The lawsuit triggered a large-scale investigation into the safety of magnetic toy sets, ultimately resulting in the recall of over 4 million products. This shocking case served as a wake-up call for parents and toy companies alike, reinforcing the importance of stricter regulations on toys that pose choking and ingestion hazards for young children. A year of unbelievable survival. The man who lived with a spoon stuck in his throat. Some medical cases defy logic, and the story of a man unknowingly living with a spoon lodged in his throat for an entire year is one of the most baffling. The man, who had swallowed the spoon on a dare, never experienced any significant discomfort and went about his daily life as if nothing had happened. Over time, his body seemingly adapted to the presence of the foreign object, and he never thought to seek medical help. The spoon remained lodged in his esophagus, an astonishing fact that went unnoticed until fate intervened in an unexpected way. A year later, the situation took a sudden turn when the man was struck in the chest during an altercation. The impact triggered an immediate reaction. He found himself struggling to breathe and experiencing intense discomfort in his throat. Realizing that something was seriously wrong, he rushed to the hospital where doctors conducted a series of tests. To their shock, an X-ray revealed the silhouette of a long metal spoon still lodged inside his throat. The discovery left the medical team astounded, as such a large object should have caused severe complications much sooner. The fact that he had been able to eat, drink, and function normally for so long defied medical expectations. With the mystery finally solved, doctors swiftly arranged for an emergency procedure to remove the spoon. Due to the length of time it had remained in his throat, the removal process required extreme care to avoid damaging his esophagus. Fortunately, the operation was successful, and the man made a full recovery. His bizarre case stands as a testament to both the resilience of the human body and the sheer unpredictability of medical anomalies. While he was lucky to have avoided more serious complications, his story serves as a stark warning against reckless dares and the importance of seeking medical attention even when no immediate symptoms appear. A dream turned reality. Woman swallows. Engagement ring in her sleep and the unbelievable journey to get it back. Dreams can sometimes reflect our deepest fears, but for a woman in California, hers went a step further, turning into an unexpected reality. One night, she dreamed that a stranger was trying to steal her cherished engagement ring. In a state of half-conscious panic, her instincts took over. She grabbed the ring off her finger and swallowed it to keep it safe. When she woke up the next morning, something felt off. The ring, which had always been on her hand, was nowhere to be found, and a strange discomfort in her stomach made her realize the shocking truth. Unable to believe that her dream had actually played out in real life, she rushed to the hospital for an examination. Doctors performed an X-ray, and the results left no doubt. The sparkling diamond ring was sitting right in her stomach. While it wasn't an immediate medical emergency, keeping a hard, sharp object inside the body could lead to serious complications if not removed properly. To prevent any potential damage, medical professionals decided to retrieve the ring using an endoscopic procedure rather than waiting for it to pass naturally. This delicate method required expert precision to ensure the object was safely extracted without harming her internal organs. Following a successful endoscopy, the woman was finally reunited with her engagement ring, though in a way no one could have anticipated. Her bizarre experience quickly went viral, leaving people both amazed and amused by the unusual predicament. It served as a fascinating reminder of how the human mind can control actions even in an unconscious state, turning strange dreams into reality. From now on, she may just make it a habit to take off her ring before bed, just to be sure it stays on her finger when she wakes up. Criminal swallows. Gold chains to hide stolen evidence. In a desperate attempt to dispose of evidence, a suspect in the U.S. swallowed 2 gold chains just before being arrested by police. Thinking he could hide the jewelry inside his body and evade authorities, he underestimated modern medical technology's ability to expose his actions. When officers suspected something was off, they took the suspect to a hospital for an X-ray. The scan clearly revealed the 2 gold chains in his stomach, providing undeniable proof of the theft. However, retrieving the stolen items wasn't easy. Initially, doctors hoped the suspect would naturally pass the chains, but after several days with no results, they were forced to perform surgery. This procedure carried significant risks, as any mistakes could damage internal organs. After a lengthy operation, doctors successfully removed the gold chains that the suspect had swallowed. While the stolen property was recovered, he still faced legal consequences. This case serves as a clear reminder that criminals' cunning tactics rarely outsmart justice. Despite his efforts to conceal the evidence, the suspect was charged with irrefutable proof in police hands. His reckless actions not only put his health in danger, but also demonstrated how modern forensic technology continues to stay one step ahead, helping law enforcement crack down on crime effectively. When a light bulb becomes a nightmare, a bizarre emergency case in Colombia. In a strange but true medical case, a man in Colombia was admitted to the hospital with severe abdominal pain. When doctors performed an X-ray to determine the cause, they discovered an unusual object, an intact light bulb lodged in the patient's rectum. This was not only a rare medical occurrence, but also a significant challenge for the medical team, as any mistake in the removal process could lead to serious injuries. Doctors had to proceed with extreme caution, as even the slightest pressure could cause the light bulb to shatter inside the body, potentially leading to severe internal damage and life-threatening infections. To prevent the worst-case scenario, they employed a specialized technique to protect the bulb from external pressure during extraction. This wasn't just a medical puzzle, but also a race against time, as any delay could put the patient in critical condition. After careful maneuvering and precise medical techniques, the team successfully removed the light bulb without harming the patient. This unusual case quickly gained attention across medical forums and social media. While the exact reason behind how the light bulb ended up inside the body remains a mystery, it's not the first time doctors have encountered similar situations. This incident serves as yet another reminder that the human body can hold some truly bizarre and unexpected surprises. A shocking surgery. The man who swallowed 49 knives and his fight for survival. A man in India stunned medical professionals when he was admitted to the hospital with severe abdominal pain and an unusual heaviness in his stomach. After conducting X-rays and endoscopy, doctors uncovered a shocking truth. There were 49 metal knives inside his stomach. According to the patient, he had been swallowing the knives over the course of 2 months due to a rare psychological disorder that compelled him to ingest sharp objects uncontrollably. The surgery to remove the knives was anything but simple. The medical team had to meticulously plan every step to ensure that the extraction did not cause internal injuries. The 5-hour-long operation was a tense and delicate procedure, requiring extreme precision to prevent internal bleeding or stomach perforation. Miraculously, once all 49 knives were successfully removed, the patient's stomach showed no severe damage, much to the relief of the surgical team. This case was considered one of the most unusual and challenging operations the hospital had ever handled. Following the surgery, the man made a remarkable recovery without any major complications. Doctors combined medical treatment with psychological therapy to help him manage his condition and prevent a recurrence. This extraordinary case not only highlights the incredible resilience of the human body, but also serves as a stark reminder of how untreated mental health disorders can lead to unpredictable and life-threatening behaviors. A near-death miracle, construction worker survives nail gun accident against all odds. In a shocking and rare workplace accident, a construction worker in the U.S. unknowingly had a nail lodged deep into his skull, but continued his work as if nothing had happened. At first, he felt no severe pain or immediate symptoms, so he brushed off the incident. However, hours later, dizziness suddenly set in, prompting him to seek medical attention. When doctors performed an X-ray, they were stunned to discover a metal nail embedded dangerously close to his brain, posing a life-threatening risk. Neurosurgeons acted quickly, assessing the severity of the injury and preparing for emergency surgery. Given the nail's precarious position near vital brain tissue, even the slightest miscalculation could have caused permanent neurological damage or death. With extreme precision, the medical team carried out a delicate operation to extract the nail without inflicting further harm. After hours of meticulous work, they successfully removed the foreign object, ensuring the patient retained full motor and cognitive functions. What's even more astonishing is how swiftly the patient recovered post-surgery with no major complications. Doctors emphasized that had the nail shifted just a few millimeters, the outcome could have been devastating. His story serves as a powerful reminder of the critical importance of workplace safety in construction, where even common tools like nail guns can become deadly hazards if not handled with utmost care. These bizarre medical cases not only show the unbelievable objects people can swallow, but also highlight the dedication and incredible skills of doctors in saving lives. We want to express our gratitude to medical professionals worldwide for their tireless efforts. Which case do you find the most unusual? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories.